ene sentia wode vaccination eba abibiman mu na family plan so mpo no ehye ben ana kwasi broni hye ye e wodi krom entia wode etoa yen eba ne sen ana gay ati atese e wo wiase afana nyinara ene we se illuminati ene we se freemason ene we se sumwe mu ni nyinara ahyase firi he no broni timpo a wode sanye ma we nyinara eba no de atoa abibiman mu no ene sen we entram so hwe wake up Africa kwasi da we ni kwasi da bia awia dumienu ekopem awia no mienu live on Royal TV eye dwumadi a ofa poku danko ye executive director edema Free the Mind movement ene ofa Israel Nkroma a eye coordinator edema Free the Mind movement no
ebeka me Michael Asma ho
na yesim konwa na madi dwumadi ho chiame na ensem bi atise no ye gina twe kronkron so abakosem ene ntwere ahodo so na ede mo hu ba bia obibini ufiri enu mu a eduro ene soma a wosombo na mabrofo sisi a che ebra so se call together twene kaye no etumi bam ne no ana hyase o Free the Mind movement dwumadi e friend say Wake Up Africa dwumadi so praso say ye fa dwumadi live on Royal TV so kwase da we ni kwase da bia awia dumienu kopim no mienu na ya jo so adwenche na wasemmisa ye ano e de ma Wake Up Africa abibiman moma yen sore.
Wow, empenifo se ni a wofuru duapa no ena ye piano ampa enunti ena make for Israel consult e dia ma ani Israel consult e ye dwumeku a omu ye bibia bi eba ne books ahoduo bia wo pese ye Bible say ye bibia book bia wo pe bia no wo de woni che Israel consult nso a ombetimi asort out and ye books ahoduo nyina no na wonim say Wake Up Africa dwumedie no kura no books ahoduo mu use nyina Israel consult pe ena wo betimi enye afi Shannon so enye no kwa Israel consult asia kwa akofa eye quantum pendant e dia ba sa quantum pendant eba beboa ende mu amu ye adwuma ewo infidi dwuma mu no ende wo de ade tu komu eba beboa se na ebe ya sa radiation entimi enko woni pedie no enu ntina wakwa akofa eye sa quantum pendant e dia ba eba beboa ho ban e dia fi radiation ho si e ka radiation asemi die wonum se wase akwa akofa eye radiation protector e dia ba o se wo a wo use wo phone esan se phone no eye radiation ewo mu pini ntino ose wo kofa radiation protector e de telephone ne chia e ba beboa so na be ya radiation entimi enko ni pedie ne enko kofa ohawo embrel saa zo na Israel consult akwakofa eye 8B tester e dia ba ose wo so hu hia no enu ntini ensu a wo benom no ose bobodin a test hwe na hwe se eye kroje anase enye kroje enu ntina wa babodin akwakofa eye 8B tester ya ba enu so e ba beboa na agye akegire mu se na be ya yensu nom de e betimi akotote na enye no nko awo wasen akwa akofa eye quantum beauty spray e dia ba sa quantum beauty spray de he eye dutwem kura esan se eno ne de eye nso kekeo ene edi egu sa quantum mu eno ntine obobodin a utumi enum bi utumi display wo shoe utumi e display wenum ene wo a emponu enum kankan ewo wenum wo display mu a ebetene te sa quantum beauty spray eye niema bebre weduane mpo na ase na wo be spray bi egu so a ebetimi atie duane no wan ema wotimi edi ema na ye me kana mejaden utimi display weni kosua no so emma wo weni no eda ho clear saranso na etimi mamoje di afusani ewo weni mu enu ntini wakwa akofa eye quantum beauty spray ade aba enu so eje akagine mu hyeno so se o se mu so amu ohaw ewo weni hu no wakwa akofa eye spectacle ade aba enu so eba beboa se na be ya weni no ebetimi ejina ne naso na eye mu amu wo glaucoma nyina no eye spectacle etimi aboa na eyi sa glaucoma yi efi weni no so enu ntini se wo panyama amabbo su nyina eye Israel consult pe ena wo benye bi ato Israel consult de oma ba ma ebi mai enu ti from ewa homa trofo iso 020778248 and I say 0244686557 Israel consult ebi mai yensu yedie ni Wola la na minim se eba na slippers papa anase empo no entale papa na obutentin bi wagana ye friend Mike A collection ane Mike A collection esanse ne niama ye papa ntino ono de ne niama no wo kafi Canada London Germany and afi China enu ntino eye papa enu ntino se wo pe slippers etu akoton me kanfo eye Mike A collection e de ama slippers no se eye mba anase mbe ma de anase empo enkwalas de wo be sort out Mike A collection ene ese wudi wani kire na enye no nko awu say ye enkwala totofe wa entale akwala wa wona nyenye wo patale atamana me kanfo my cake collection e dia ma sanso na wo mu a wo mu nni say ye mpenifo ana say empun enkokra ntale nyina ubenye bi e wo my cake collection say men kan kire say empono say wo all the 16 regions in Ghana wo pese wo to atale ni bi enu na say wo be from keke no be chow delivery no wo beti weni no na watale na say wo slippers na wo beside net da wa bobo ano enu nti me kanfo my cake collection e dia ma omo nyama ne papa enu nti say ye ma na say embe man tale na say slippers de for oni kire my cake collection say wo pe ne dudu etu ana say wo pe ne mako wo di weni kire ma so ya wo me sort out enu nti from e wa homa trophy so 0542 895 675 and I say 0277 160 768 and I say 050 464 3052. Mike A collection slippers papa and I say entirely papa and last stop anyhow.
Sharon, no wakwa de oba na yemye Herbal Center. Na yemye Herbal Center ewo Kumasi Ejuso ntombe nechi hwa na yemye Herbal Center wo. Na yemye Herbal Center ejumedi a yedie ne se yehwe ntini mu yeboa woni pentini mentini nyankwa. Intini a eni nkwa ene yeboa sa ntini no biti se bema ne bema ewuo aye kodwoto oba na yemye Herbal Center. Obema no so ahodin nim eye dwuma enche na esi ni trase oba na yemye Herbal Center yetumi boa wo ma bema ni gya ne naso emma abasobo bi e wose yede ma wo bema no obema no so etumi nya sa abasobo de no na efiri ho kono na yemye Herbal Center eboa hwe woni pantini mu ade bi aye cholesterol fat esisi wu ntini mu kwan ama ntini ntumi nya dwuma sa ne ye no oba na yemye Herbal Center yetumi boa wo e wo sa kwan no so ma wunduro na ye ha ye dwuma ye di nyina no eye pure organic orthodox medicine bi anim eye natural eduma ne ye nti na yemye Herbal Center kofa herbal things sonko e dia ba sa tin yewu ya eboa wo huru wuntini mu eye wuntini mu odwuma nyina oba woni atenka oba na yemye Herbal Center ye boa wo oba okosinanim kakra bi na wotietim na tenka wo fom oba na yemye Herbal Center ye boa sa kwan so nyina ma wonya fa wode na yemye Herbal Center ye kire kwan ewo Kumasi Ejuso ahemfie no nti wo hwehwe ya abra ho sela
Enya, aje fomisi onfreye asiyemra. Ozo Roofing Company, ayeda number 1 roofing company in Ghana. Enu ti sa opesa obo wo dan so. Anasa fe na wusi dan na pesa obo so no. Fa ho hihye nyina akodan Ozo Roofing. Say ye estimate ene ho afutuo no. Obe ni nyina ma wa. Onju ska bia. Na so de adwuma hye Ozo Roofing sa. We na basa hareso na adwuma no so hutwa. Eso wo Euro Tosa. Wo de bodan so ma wa. Edan no nyunu. Owo alloy self locker. Eno so de good dan so a. E ma dan ye fe. Owo aluminium self locker. Eno so good dinosaur yopo so person di nua ene good dinosaur anase abelfo aluminium trusses CB ana person di good dinosaur uni hu awkra Ozo Roofing betwa ne yopo e di amount or standing seam or step tile sheet or shingles and IBR or color bonder ni nyina madanso bo ayefe the danifer so ewiemu die pa ena mo nyuma papa mu yentino they have branches all over the 60 regions in Ghana no mu ya adwuma mpo beyond the borders of Ghana eno ntiminia for Ozo Roofing was 0249 647 748 and 0205 053 365. Ozo Roofing, number 1 roofing company in Ghana. Ozo Roofing, Mwaba Amadanso Bo Aya Kono.
Media eye kuseri bia no edu ha menewo yenya adagire etena TV achi se yebetie nsempa ebre na du eye wake up Africa yesan edi besomo ene se ne tie bia no obade akorae ema yenya hoden no na kire se yesan betua anase yesan aba betoa yade sua so se ne du kuseri bia no a yeye no ene ye kusiade se ne yenim no ene eye 21st May 2023 na ene kusiade abodu mienu na ekire se empenifo mienu a edu kusiade bia omo na edi dwuma eye wo fopuku dankwa oye the National Executive Director ema Free the Mind Movement abeka yensa saa so na Israel nkruma the national coordinator and also ɛwɔ ha mɛnɛ yɛde ba bɛtoa wo sɛnea wohwehwɛ no no edu kɔsiede bi a wayɛ krado pɛ sɛ wotie no no na edu saa mmere yi a wobɛbisa sɛ topic bɛn na ɛbɛka ho asɛm topic a yɛfrɛ the day of the Lord no ɛtwam ɛnɛ yɛwɔ two witnesses ɛno ho asɛm ɛna ndɛ yɛba bɛka ɛwɔ Revelation 11 no ɛmo asɛm na ndɛ yɛbɛbubu ho yɛakɔm yɛdom asukɔ sɛnɛ nsɔre ɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ Moses ne Elisha mɛsan bɛbiem no saa atesɛm no ɛyɛ nokorɛ anaasɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ abusua wobɛtumi aka yɛ social media handle no na wotumi adwene yɛn na wotumi stream yɛn live abra bi a wonni fie wobɛtumi stream yɛn live wɔ Facebook saa so na wobɛtumi stream yɛn live ɛwɔ YouTube na yɛka sɛ Facebook a ɛyɛ Wake Up Africa GH saa so na yɛka YouTube a ɛyɛ Wake Up Africa GH wokɔ a wobɛtumi stream yɛn live yɛn late upload videos ni nyinaa no ɔsa bɛka no wɔ hɔ na wotumi ahwɛ na wotumi anya adesua papapa a ɛkɔ so edu kɔside bia bodu mmienu kin na mpanyinfoɔ mmienu ɛde mayɛ no wokɔ hɔ a wobɛnya bi ahwɛ na woso wotumi asua adeɛ akɔ akyire abusua enyimekuo yi a ɔmo so yɛasen ma ɛde dwumadie ɛso ɛda kɔside bia yɛde kan ate ɔmo asɛm ɔmo advert ɔmo apli ama yɛ na enyimekuo mmienu bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo boa ama dwumadie ɛso kɔ so papaapa ɛyɛ nyame fie herbal center na ɔmo deɛ edwuma ɔmo yɛ paa no sɛ yɛka sɛ stroke a sɛ ɛyɛ ne nketewa na kɛseɛ mu no ɔmo nso mbɛtumi atene tɛ ama wo koraa sɛ wɔbubu agu fam ano na akyea anaasɛ sɛ stroke no aka w'adwene ɛsɛ yɛnha wo ho nyame fie herbal center sɛ ɔmɛma saa stroke no afiw system no mu aberɛ kora mpo a wonkae sɛ stroke kora mpo aba wo widiem na nyame fie herbal center ɔmo wɔ ahyɛaman zenu ɛhɔ na ɔmo wɔ na wobɛtumi afrɛ mu 0243505969 anaasɛ 0242263531 na wofrɛ mu a deɛ wɔhɔ biara no ɔmo no wobɛka saa so na Nico multimedia ɔmo wɔ Koforidua ɛhɔ na ɔmo tare na edwuma pa ɔmo yɛ ne paa ne sɛ ɔmo cover weddings ɛyɛ party event ɛne documentaries biara na wopɛ sɛ woyɛ no Nico multimedia so wɔmɛtumi aboa wo na osa ka saa videos no ɛne saa documentaries no na Nico multimedia so mo san so yɛ video editing saa so na mo yɛ picture editing biribiara a wopɛ biara no ɛfa multimedia aspect biara Nico multimedia ɛyɛ ho adwuma na sɛ na meka me so ɔmo wɔ Koforidua wobɛtumi afrɛ Nico multimedia ɛwɔ 0244559107 wofrɛ mo a deɛ wɔhɔ biara no ɔmo no ɛbɛka na wosa aka bi abusua dwumadie ɛkɔ so na ebedu fa bi a ɛsɛ sɛ wode wadwenkyerɛ ɛba na yɛsu yɛtumi kenkan ɛma wo ebi ne WhatsApp ebi so ne normal SMS na yɛka sɛ WhatsApp deɛ ɛyɛ normal wobɛtumi de normal anaasɛ WhatsApp message afa so ɛyɛ 0504643052 0504643052 both two platforms ni na mekyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ WhatsApp ɛne normal SMS no wobɛtumi atexi o message aba hɔ na deɛ wɔwɔ biara no yɛnsa aka na yɛtumi akenkan saa so na ɛbɛdu a yɛbɛbia homa no mu na obi biara no a pɛ sɛ ɔfrɛ no na ɔtɔ de ne contribution aba na mpanimfoɔ no sɛ question bi wɔ bɛyi ano a na wɔtumi yi ano pɛpɛpɛ na wɔso wokuma atɔ wo yam abusua memfa announcement wei ntwam na menkɔ mpanimfoɔ no na yɛmfa dwumadie no ɛnhyɛ aseɛ coming 27th May 2023 mfankyɛme coming 27th May 2023 ɛyɛ busuma yɛwɔ mu yɛae ɛyɛ memene dɛ ɛba baba ɛba akɔsrɛ asukumafoɔ ɛyɛ asukuma community branch no baba bɛba hɔ na ɔno mu abɛyɛ class papapaa sɛnea ɛduru a ɔyɛ no saa so na the same 27 naa no May 27 2003 2023 deɛ bɛba no sɛ class bi so bɛkɔ so ɛwɔ sehwe bɛkwae ɛne sehwe asame no so ɛyɛ joint class kɛseɛ paa ɛbɛkɔ so na class no ankasa no yɛbɛ no asame no so kɛseɛ mu ɛhɔ na class no bɛkɔ so na megye di sɛ obi biara ɔwɔ sehwe biara no sɛne nnora a program no kɔɔ so bebree na bisaeɛ no ɛhɔ ɛna ɛbɛyɛ class no na wobɛtumi aba na wabɛbisa wo question biara na wabɛsua adeɛ sɛne teɛ ɛyɛ 27th May a yie a ɛwɔ mu yi ɛno ara na ɛbɛyɛ no nti bɔ mo ho mmɔden sɛ wobɛtumi aba na wopɛ sɛ wonya obi a wobɛtumi afrɛ no na wobɛtumi ama wo direction a wobɛtumi afrɛ 0243 734847 0243734847 and I say 0542 ofra de ohu biano omono ebeka. On the 15th of June, year 2023, Sisterhood, our Free the Mind movement, on the who akwa special class. Na sene ye kano Sisterhood no mo ka mo ho a na bebia awoso. Enti on the 15th of June ya no omo beko ho na omo akwa ye class 2023 ya semane ye ka. Na sada no du a bo ho modin say obi bia wo ho bia na so wo voter regional o pese wo hu eye Free the Mind for class e koso no bo ho modin say sada no wetimi akodwene wo mo eye on the 15th of June na wo so wetimi adwene class no na bibia akoso pepepe. Abusia last week ye di bibia ba wiye efa eye the day of the Lord topic no and I say abodia na da so ne di ba wiye na penini ba wiye no video bi ebetwe mu eye akiri no na video no na Benami no discuss issues bi na the okan ne say ebedu mire bi a bibini ene be take control over the world edu bibini abreso a so eden odu wiase se be wiase nkoso no obo ade nhihye ya ode ahye bibini mu no bibini be hu kwan so no eden wabu yie sanse kusikoko no epira ya che enti there's going to be a new government ebeba. The government, it will be rested in the hands of the African Israelite, the African Hebrew people. Omona sa governance no eba be di omonsa. Ti bi enu komu a yen hu se kosikoko governance no eba wiye. Mpinifo bu be bi se abo bia bewu a opere. Se mo se omba bewu nti ade bia ase bia ne boni bia no no mato amane ye. Pinini ka se ebre nu du a bibini ene be di wiase so. Eno ne video no a ebetwe mu na wotwe mu no menya abutre atwitire mu na so na menti ase bi enko kan menya adagire etie ne yi na mehu se sa pepepe ene tie abusia mmeko mpinifo no na irijumedie no ahyase Israel me ma akwa ba
Joseph
apomwe abusia want to say
good life
it has to say waba papa Mike yasan ba biem sa sene tie bia no yaba yaba me aba na wotwe mu no the day of the Lord topic no ebe wiye ema last video wo de man no eno na maka ho asem no na ene wosi ebeko two witnesses na two witnesses no the fapimina no bibiri na agina Revelation 11 no amu use Moses and Elijah so mesa back in the latter days no story no ya tse na story for echire mu no am say we ya so kakra ye pese wo de room deep they who saw the whole thing no the patch so no bad ye pese communicate chire is an say you say wo de wo ka asem nya to from pe na asase say fifiri is an say asofu bibiri na efre me kai say the Gog and the Magog story no wo bia manfo ni hu say sa story no e ntokwa kesi bi na eba na mmom enya de no mo dwen no wasa kofa the two witnesses aba no ebe bibiri de say ene mehu no kura wom enti ene it has say what the topic no abre na before say obeko obehase no me da se de pace be ma woni Israel pa asalamu alaikum mama say and any 1 year pepepe and me say me mu ye adwuma
I feel terrible
and any 1 year pepepe na guma ma gumi no boa me in terms of kwan ya fa susua de ye nyama no me da mu nyina ase overall me da se pa
onye skafa ka enough play
over me da se se boa me ti enu na me de da wase oba de entu nkwem na nipa wo ma wi ase no titire o man Ghana o ma ehu over me wi obetimi ato aso
da se ya ma trim kwanso
me da se so
koso a ne suade ebi se nyame adwuma nyetumi bi ne ade yew
okay
ya adisua otumi hu oba ade asem no na ti ase na de tu anamo a de oso akwakonya tumi a ono de ba be no onche
okay
tumi no be say o si ni dade nti se na ye 1 year na wohwɛ ho wotwa oni hwɛ ochi na hu sɛ nneɛma akɔyi ama wo de a kɔ so saa na the sky is the limit.
Mate.
ɛbɛkyia ahwɛfoɔ nyinaa na sɛnea wokaeɛ no yɛbɛfiri aseɛ nnɛ yɛahwɛ the two witnesses.
Okay.
Mpɛn bebree no yɛatete nsɛm bebree obiara wɔ ne version of the two witnesses.
Okay.
Nti yɛntumi mfa putupuru ɛmɛka sɛ two witnesses nie yɛbɛkɔ abakɔsɛm mu ne ahwɛ nneɛma a asisi deɛ nti a nkurɔfoɔ ka sɛ wɔn mu no hunu sɛ two witnesses no nie yɛbɛhwɛ no nyinaa ansa na awie no yɛde two witnesses nankasa yɛada wɔn mu adi ama obiara nti ɛno no yɛbɛfiri aseɛ no sɛdeɛ wɔkaa no Revelation 11 ɛhɔ na yɛtee sɛ yɛka biribi te sɛ two witnesses bi ho asɛm nti Revelation 11 verses 3 to 8.
Okay. Revelation 11 verses 3
to
8. Okay. Revelation verse 11 verses
chapter 11 verses 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
and 8.
8.
Okay. Now, body so the two witnesses. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood saying, Rise and measure the temple of God, and the altar, and rise and measure the temple of God.
And two
na me one
verses
3
to 8.
Okay. And I will give you power unto my two witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. 4. These are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before the God of the earth. 5. If any man will hurt them, 5 proceed out of their mouth and devour their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. 6. These have power to shout heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecies, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will. 7. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them, and kill them. 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
No, why are there? You can kind of check to make a seer, two witnesses. Also, how more, no be kind of fire. Now, scripture wants to know fire, no, it's a home of body.
Okay.
You know, one to me, no, ejina body no crest.
Okay.
And now, mock. 2 olive trees and 2 lampstands.
Okay.
You be call near Quaco. No, what's on the acre. You be call near Quaco. Yash.
Okay.
2 million hour more than a deacon. You say, almost 2 million hour making ya ayama is you. Ento.
Okay.
Okay, on our okay,
yeah.
And a 2 million a women's you. I am Moja. Any can hear 2 million a bit yama is you enter. 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 1.
Okay. 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 1. Elisha the Tishbite. And Elisha the Tishbite, who was of the inhabitants of the Gilead, said unto Ahab, As the Lord God of Israel live before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my words.
Nti no tumi no a man nsuo kɔ no I say witnesses no wɔn my example Elijah ɛna yɛka so nkɔ ɔhene Ahab hɔ ɛnam n'akyi a wadane de ama ɔbɔ adeɛ na wɔde n'ani akyerɛ Baal worship no ɛma Elijah kɔ hɔ kɔka sɛ deɛ wuye nsuo ɛmpa asase so mfie mmiɛnsa saa nso ɛne ɛkɔ Exodus 7:19 ɛdeɛ na ɛwɔ hɔ.
Exodus chapter 7 verse 19. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, say unto Aaron, take thy rod and stretch out thy hand upon the waters of Egypt, upon their streams, upon their rivers, and upon their ponds, and upon all their pools of water, that they may become blood, and that there may be blood throughout all the land of Egypt, both in vessel of wood and in vessel of stone.
Enti witnesses yi tumi a wɔn wɔ ayɛ mfa to ho ameɛ hu Elijah tumi yɛ ma nsuo antɔ mfie mmiɛnsa saa nso na yɛsoma Mose ɛne Aaron ɛkɔ Egypt nso wɔn tumi ɛkɔ kasa mmerɛ na Pharaoh ɔyɛ tintintirinti a no kura mpo no ɔbɔ adeɛ na ɛka ɔsɛ mo ɔdeɛ mokɔ a monka nkyɛn ne sɛ ɔma me ma ne mmra na ɔmmɛsom me na mmom no mmia ne kuma mu deɛ moka no koraa deɛ ɔntie koraa enti no akoma mmia mu no ɛna nam Moses no mu nso yɛɛ nsuo wɔ Egypt no nso no ɛbɛyɛ contaminated nti sɛnea yɛka sɛ yɛ turning into blood no yɛaka mmerɛ ne yɛka rivers turning into blood sɛ ɛnyɛ mogya asɛm ɛne yɛka na turning into blood ya no sɛ contaminated more or less nti no kɔɔ no a yɛbɛka ɛwɔ twi kasɛm no ɛyɛ relative to the extent of contamination ɛno ɛna ne yɛka ho asɛm nti wei nti ɛna binom sɛ ɛm sɛ Elijah ne Moses ɛho asɛm ɛne yɛka but sɛ yɛ nokorɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ yɛduru hɔ a yɛbɛhu yɛsa ka bia mu nso sɛ the beast shall make war with them na wobɛku wɔn na wɔn honamdua no ɛbɛka street so na ɛwɔ the great city spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Na yɛka wokenkan kɔ anim na ekosi a na ewuo no mmienu spiritual and physical. Physical deɛ ɛba saa deɛ a na wɔyɛ separated from time ɛnyɛ adeɛ a gye sɛ yɛtutu baabi ne ɛde wokɔhyɛ ho anyɛ saa wobɛ starte wo decaying process no start a obiara nya hwene otumi afa hɔ do nti ɛno deɛ yɛka sɛ ewuo no fa no physical deɛ a ɛnyɛ adeɛ a wobɛtumi asa asɔre bio because wa start sɛ wo decay ɛyɛ spiritual nso deɛ a ɛgye sɛ yɛate wafiri wobɔ adeɛ kwan so nti obinom aba abɛdu dɛm no ma yɛ osei deɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnkɔyɛ physical but ewuo ɛyɛ spiritual ne na give because you can't do I say almost sorry. Nti no ntimi nkɔba sɛ na physical death. Nti no ɛno nso no yɛka sɛ street no ɛyɛ spiritually called Sodom na kyerɛ sɛ ma wohunu nsɛmbɔne ne nneɛma bɔne ɛna wobɛlink saa bodies no to sɛ yabɔ mu akɔto baabi a bɔne ɛna yɛde akiki mmɔdoma atototo hɔ no nti Sodom na ɛkaeɛ no na yɛka de asi biribi so Say Great City no a yɛsɛ ɛbɔ ɔmo kɔto yɛ ne friend Sodom dia Sodom hɔ no ɛdeɛ bɛn ɛna na ɛkɔ yɛnkɔ Isaiah na yɛnkɔhwɛ Isaiah 1:9-10.
Okay, measures if you want 9, I'm going to see 10. Measures if 9
9-10.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 1 verse 9-10. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Verse 10. Hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of Sodom, give ear unto the law of our God, ye people of Gomorrah. Papa, yes.
Until now, Oko Baka, their bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. As a woman born in, and they overpower through witnesses.
Okay.
And this is a sign that who are there. A dear and final the book of Jasher. And you let's see as here. Yet they say apart from homosexuality things are no coho. So I winning gayism no na ekoso ho. One saw a fashion. 4 times in 4 times in a year. I don't know. Enemy Rebecca says sex orgy. Sex orgy means you buy a party. Na money nyina bekwa akohia. Na me bema de wonsa besom bia oba bia wonsa besom bia no onu bekwa akodi agwo wompem. Enti eno omo no ye e di akire wo moniji. Wo mo di kire oba ade ose we hwan. Ye kire so abomination na wo kan ho asem na ere enti ekura. Wickedness na wo kan ye enti ekura. Enti no na wo mo ye. Into the book of Jasher, chapter 24, verses 11-15.
Jasher chapter 24, verse 11-15.
And I'm marking.
Okay. In those days, all the people of Sodom and Gomorrah and of the whole 5 cities were exceedingly wicked and sinful against the Lord. And they provoked the Lord with their abomination. And they strengthened in acting abominably and scornfully before the Lord. And their wickedness and crimes were in those days great before the Lord. And they had in their land a very extensive valley, about half a day walk in it. There were fountains of water and a great deal of herbage surrounding the water. 13. And all the people of Sodom and Gomorrah went there 4 times in a year with their wives and children and all belonging to them. And they rejoiced there with the tambours and dance.
Tambours, tambourine. Drums, I say, and the deep festival.
Yaki.
Then, yes, the boom bends will be a happy. If you know you, dear, let us only a grown as a swallow.
14. And in a time of rejoicing, they would all rise and lay hold of their neighbor's wife, and some, the virgin daughters of their neighbors, and they enjoyed them, and each man saw his wife and daughter in the house of his neighbor and did not say a word. 15. And they did so from morning to night, and they aftermath returned home, each man to his house and each woman to a tent. So they always did 4 times in the year.
Agora mundi. And the Messiah can say their bodies were left lying in the streets in Sodom. Not only highlighted the wickedness and they are born here. Now one more year. The tia what?
They say you gayism and lesbianism.
I'm going Sodom and Gomorrah. The answer is Beko. 5 years, I'm not 5 years. Uba be our girl, a crank or virgin, will be a quackotam. Now, the dear gra, let us say. You are, lady San Nancy. So we can you faka na decoy say nanti about the walk.
We shall as a festival ya come as a moko European countries.
I don't know where do he. Sa quarter no, Eddie above which Eddie abesine. Where news of the world, May 16, 1999. Out on passion at Ogi Mano. We will be any the partners organizes as such Ogi. Couple bia mo be wem bia no mutu £25. Na no achi no say am twins and for say bia uba unya kwan no awura. We mu nso a let us say a whole apartment we ni age. Mo ba bi dia go wo empem. Ama mo ni age. Masepem. Enti bia empa ba ko na nipa edu ene gusu. O de mo ba be ni empem angro. Enti anu ena o mo so organize no mo di je o mani. Senia Sodom and Gomorrah time no wo mo so ye. Nti ba be kan extract bi o ha. Second one, and also another British paper, The Mirror. And also neighbors here who are moving the same street. We are in the union ma. I feel we are saying, "Oh, we no say now more marriages no. Hit rock. Baba tumweni. And the day buy, and the family no. I'm assuming far we and also a swap away. And what more can say? And granted, they have their free choice. Some better baby, I am new home new. Some remember the sra, oh papa, or no one your baffle for one. Ejina more amoso. A child, the neck Sodom and Gomorrah. Ye dear buy into a modern world. Yeah. It's our wickedness we and a two witnesses. Ye dear Moko 2 years. And into your car say. They were left lying in the street of the great city, spiritually, Sodom, a child of the wickedness in one. One more mono mokotin tamien, the news of the world.
Okay.
Article. No?
Son of a kind, the news of the world, May 16, 1999. Out on passion at Ogi Mano. Steadily and Curry, partners in profession, have hired a post of bouncers to make sure no one bar invested could sneak in. There was a strict no camera rules, but news of the world investigators managed to smuggle in a small video camera. Conry himself stood in a hall demanding £25 entrance fee from every couple. That made him a quick £750, not including the £35 membership fee from anyone who had joined just for tonight's. At the first conversation was just what you'd expect at a posh doing. Chat about snare dividends, and then spending cost of decent public school for their little darling. But as the pig hung the straight on the spit, group went after a different bit of crackling, many going to the whole hop themselves, ignoring calls to get their clothes off and join the pool. Ignoring calls to get their clothes off and join the pool. Depravity. Our male and female reporters kept their hands firmly around their video gear and retreated into the house. In a ballroom, many of the couple had retained some symbol of dignity. For the moment, a snooker table stood at one end. 4 men were playing normal, fully clothed, and about 50 couples danced in a fairly refined manner. This air of normality was shared, however, when a man pulled his wife's dress above her waist to reveal she was wearing nothing. Underwear. With that, he knelt and slapped her bare bottom in time with the music. Amazed, our reporters made their way upstairs, videotaping scene which cannot accurately be described in a family newspaper. Outside one room, a woman with her dress untoned all the way down the front was taking a breath. I am here with my husband, she said happily, to chat until she was once more consumed with lust. He is downstairs, but up here I am with anyone. He brings me so he can watch me with other girls. I've been with 3 tonight already. Most are married, but it is couples only here, so you expect that. He hates having another man touch me, so he won't let their husband join in. But there is so much going on. They can have sex with any other girl in the room anyway. His favorite thing is having sex with one girl while she's having sex with me. It's a bit selfish, I suppose, but that is a point. You can do anything you want here, and you are bound to find someone you can do it to. Inside the bedroom, there were 4 large double beds. 4 people were having sex on one bed at the same. 4 people were having sex on one bed. At the end, 7 on the bed in the middle and 2 each on the other beds. It was the largest bedroom in the house, but as more couples peeled, there was no longer enough space for everyone to lie down, even on the floor. Until one couple started having sex against the wall. Another woman pulled up her black dress and had sex with 2 men at the same time. As the room became a morass of writing lips, it became difficult to work out exactly who was doing what to whom. Our team crept out and tried other door. This time we were in pitch black room. From the siphon of mouse and drones, we reckoned there were between 2 and 30 people inside.
They know can say, you know, say, and go forward there with your Chinese. And then my mama almost said, and people are on there between 20 and 30.
Okay. By the early hours of the morning, the mansion was having moments to exercise. Our reporters normally make their excuses and leave, but in this case we just left. Everyone was too preoccupied to listen to any excuses. We later confronted Connie at his 2-bedroom council home in the Northern Clary. He is not rich half of the partnership. He readily admitted condoms were not used by anyone, but insisted most members are more aware of health concentration than ordinary people. Group sex is not immoral. People who are easily shocked don't come to my party. Our doses include videos. Evidence is available to the authorities.
And then sex origin omuye no the omuye no comparable to the king kind the book of Joshua. Same thing in omuye wa. And it's a saying and na koso. Baby street near say you got 2 witnesses having slaughtered them. It is said Sodom and Egypt there. That Bonia na koso no. And he could go ya. A child say, one body no overwhelm the witnesses. Bonia no be something warm. Mean I say, take my wife, I take your story, media macatron, TM Quebec. Now, you can say, but it is a Sodom and Egypt. It is Egypt, dear. Young Exodus chapter 5, verses 1 and 2.
Exodus chapter 5, verses 1 and 2. The bondage of the Israelites. And afterward Moses and Aaron went in and told Pharaoh, thus said the Lord God of Israel, let my people go, that they may hold a feast unto me in the wilderness. 2. And Aaron said, who is the Lord? That Pharaoh said, who is the Lord, that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I know not the Lord, neither will I let Israel go.
And the meaning Sodom or the Fatu wickedness, Nibonia, overwhelm witnesses. And the can say their bodies were left lying in the street.
Okay.
A child say they were overwhelmed by wickedness and abominations in Sodom. Sounds now call Egypt as well. There was protest against the message from Moses. Any Aaron said, Oba there say, let my people go. And also there, me minimum and a minimum you be and on a chill. Senior from here overwhelmed. Now, Revelation 11, when they count 2 olive trees and 2 lampstands. Yanko Zachariah, chapter 4, verses 1 to 6.
Zechariah chapter 4, verses 1 to 6.
So I jump to 11 and 14, 11 to 14.
And the angel that talked with me came again and waked me, as a man that is waked out of his sleep 2, and said unto me, what seest thou? I said, I have looked, and behold, a candlestick, all of gold, with a bow upon the top of it, and his 7 lamps thereon, and 7 pipes to the 7 lamps, which are upon the top thereof. 3. And a 2 olive tree by it, one upon the right side of the bowl, and the other upon the left side thereof. So I answered and spoke unto the angel that talked with me, saying, what are these, my Lord? 5. If I'm right, 5. Then the angel that talked with me answered and said unto me, knowest thou not what these be? And I said, no, my Lord. 6. Then he answered and spoke unto me, saying, this is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. 11 to 14, right?
And verses 11
to 14. Okay. And he said unto me, to build it an house in the land of Shinar, and it shall be established and set there upon her own base. Then we are going to 11 to 14. Then, okay.
So I can 11.
11 of my account.
12.
Okay, 12. And speak unto him, saying, thou speak the Lord of hosts, saying, behold, the man whose name is the branch, and he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple of the Lord. Even he shall build the temple of the Lord, and he shall bear the glory, and shall sit and rule upon his throne, and he shall be a priest upon his throne, and the counsel of the peace shall be between them and both. 14. And a crown shall be to Helam, and then Tobijah, and then Dijah, and then Haim, the son of Saphaniah, for a memorial in the temple of the Lord. 15. And they, sorry, maybe 14. More tell me.
And you know, they no can. The word of Yah no can say, not by might and by power, but by the Spirit.
Okay.
And you know more who say, Sa lampstands near you, Ejahoma, Badiasa. Sa also now Zechariah chapter 5.
Okay, 5.
5, 1 to 4.
5 verse 1 to 4.
So I can believe you.
Curse of thieves. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, what see thou? I answered, I see a flying scroll. A flying scroll.
Scroll.
Okay. How much on roll? R-O-double-L.
Scroll.
Okay. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. 3. Then said unto me, this is the curse that goes forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it. And everyone that sweat shall be cut off as on that side according to it. 4. I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweat falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stone thereof.
Into 5, 1 to 4, yeah, okay. Describe the flying scroll. And in natural, a symbolic, say, the word of Yah ever caught the four corners of the earth.
Okay.
Now, qua a becon, there be the house of the thief. At the house of the thief, now it's Nahoma, be a court. 10 Commandments no more. 2015 or see thou shalt not steal. And you know, flying scroll as a reminder. So from both you you know because you have and echo. A baba be streeting if you are so bonia air cosuno. And you compare Revelation 11 olive trees and 2 lampstands. Whereby Zechariah never church him to home or body. Asem. Now the country was a flying screw. No symbolic of the word moving around the four corners of the earth. Then put a bonnet one and echo. Wa who be adian commandments in the country say, mean you adian. And a wa also swear. Rebecca said, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain.
Okay.
And you know, I had to say, Roda, Betnitney, and Yama, Amir. And this is who we say, dear. Now, dear, can you say, Oba, dear 7, Ebesa Gina, a big Gina, Senya, 2 witnesses, 1 year. The car said, 1 2 million at the senior, Ilaga to Yama in Suanto. Sounds now, Wins Moses, and Yama in Su Adame. Oh, says I am man. saa na witnesses yi tumi no so eba bɛyɛ enti saa two witnesses yi abɛyɛ kɔ future enti ɛnyɛ past no because event yi a yɛka a future event as we move into the tribulation a future event enti no yɛnim sɛ this no yɛama no 42 months a ɔbɛdi asase so 42 months na ɔbɛdi asase no so no two prophets no ɛnso bɛyɛ adwuma last week we can say yɛne Roman Catholic Church and I say we are no you're running the same time cycle.
Okay.
Do I know you and I hear you almost be you. And we've been going down your uncle. Or no promote negativity, no, yes, you promote positivity. And you know, the air by myself rushing, and I've a year by robo, and made the 42 months, you know, what lessons wrong na. Edwuma kɛseɛ na ɔmo ba bɛyɛ whoever they are edwuma kɛseɛ ɛna ɛda ɔmo anim ɔmo ba bɛyɛ the two witnesses will contend with the forces of the beast wɔn no saa abɛrɛ no tumi no yɛde ahyɛ ne nsa ɛnso so ɛno ɛmma witnesses no mu hu wɔn bɛsɔre gyina wɔn nan so edi time ɔno wɔn kɔmandie na ɔmo obi ɛho sɛ ɔno ano ma ne si amem sɛ ma ne si amem sɛ no they need policies, need programs. Kutia or body, witnesses, no so best original one. One must be kick a bee, one must be ye bee. I may be as who said there's always an alternative.
Okay.
Or no, we know, or the air officer, dear Cosino. When must be Jaho, I must say, hey, Mamunti, Mumraha. And the question I will be answered. One money the two witnesses
still remain questionable.
Question. The market you will the marina. You don't know still until it's still questionable. Now back Christian circles more. Even much I say two witnesses in the Old Testament in the New Testament. And even more the word of God. And even more such I say two witnesses no. The word of God, and sorry, can't Jesus as him. If you say, the woman say, the church, I can't Jesus in some, and then I testify against the false teachings of the Roman Catholic Church.
Okay.
The woman I can know.
Okay.
And this is two witnesses in there. And sorry, one, and you know how much Roman. Nka Jesus asem eso tinche no abusa se na se sa na tie dia adentina mo kasa ebi Jesus yi Roman for the creative no as o ma creative bibia dey na o mo sa be kan se yes no engineer che se bia o mu mienu no bia wo kan de no wo mpo so bo kire se. If you say Roman born at the buy, say the Jesus in ba, near be Yeshua no, because Yeshua need Jesus in they are analog. HSA, one must say, and so one must say.
Okay.
They come from two different historical backgrounds. Wenye and a wenye. I don't see everyone know the Jesus no ba say. The Bible yi Yeshua no ya transplant o no Jesus no nti se sa no ba ya mbe ya eya dan na in Christian circles no mo sa ka say two witnesses no asori a ka Jesus asem expose Roman for teachings no eya entro ene nada ana mo wi afi say Christian doctrines ebe wiase no Roman for ya na hyehyɛ
kofa ba ya
enti no sɛ na nkɔ Roman so ya enya wadwene sɛ de ɛwɔ ka no mu yɛ no korɛ Roman for de ende yɛ no korɛ ade korɔ no na wo ka na wo korɛ mu a enti adan ɛna yɛ ha yɛ ho na yɛ presi hu sɛ saa nneɛma yi a abɛyɛ de hwehwɛ two witnesses no ayɛ den ama yɛ a yɛntumi hu no this is just the beginning of it mpɛ sɛ mɛkasa bebree meegya kwan na kwaku nso aba mu kakra ɛna ɛbɛnya a nkahwɛfoɔ nso mmerɛ mu bi na ɔtwe ɛreba no yɛasa atoa so introduction ɛne ɛde ba
te sɛ two witnesses no yɛndɔ ɔmadi
ɛdabi ɛyɛ na ɔmadi na ɛno deɛ ɛbɛkɔ so sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ wɔn mu ka sɛ ɛna romanfoɔ na yɛsɛ wɔnum na yɛ afei ne yɛba abɛhwɛ romanfoɔ nsa ano adwuma ɛfisɛ duu baabi no koraa no wɔn mo nso de nhyehyɛeɛ baa sɛ bible koraa no wokɔ asɔre nsɛ sɛ wokan nti na kyerɛ sɛ sɔfoɔ na ɛkan wode wokɔ tra asɔre dɛm hɔ a deɛ ɔmbɛka deɛ ɔmbɛka biara no ɛsɛ ɔbɔ ɔti nku na wokɔ nti ɛno nso ɛbɛkɔɔ so ɛma ɛkɔduu baabi inquisitions baa deɛ yɛka no ne no bi na woka a ɛsɛ ɛhyew
saa
ɛno nti na mmaa bi no nya idea bi sɛ ɛneɛ saa deɛ a ɛneɛ na two witnesses no a yɛreka no ɛyɛ wɔn mo a wɔn mo nkyerɛkyerɛ no ɛyɛ different from the romanfoɔ ɛreka ɛno ɛna ɛbɛyɛ expose romanfoɔ ama ɛhu sɛ wɔn mo no retwa ntoro nti sɛ ɛnɛ no yɛsi two witnesses bi wɔ revelation deɛ a ɛneɛ ɛyɛ sɛ ntumi hu sɛ menka sɛ charismatic o sɛ pentecostal sɛ orthodox o sɛ hwan o wɔn mo no na agya wɔn mo yɛ different a ɛfiri different from roman catholic church nti ɛno nti no sɛ saa nti na wɔn adwene yɛ wɔn sɛ ɛna two witnesses no ɛyɛ the word of god yɛn ne yɛreka nti yɛn a yɛ asɔre no ɛyɛ ɛka jesus asɛm sɛ ɛno na de salvation ɛno na de salvation ba through the blood of the lamb ɛne na ɛka ho no a ɛno deɛ ɛnyɛ no na romanfoɔ ka ɛna salvation ni through the blood of the lamb bi ɛne jesus no wɔn mo nso na de baeɛ nti sɛ wɔn na de baeɛ deɛ a ɛna ɛna ɛsɛ obiara sa akɔ back na wɔn revise wɔn notes na yɛtumi hu nti na nso de si ha na next week no kwaku nso de bi bɛba abɛka ho next week no ne akɔ so nti ebi a ɛbɛkɔ mu bɛɛ mmienu anaa mmiɛnsa ansa na yɛhu who the two witnesses ɛnɛ mbɛsi ɛbɛka wode ba sɛsi a akɔmfiso nkɔfoɔ wɔn mo fa abakɔsɛm mu nipa bebree adi abakɔsɛm akyi romanfoɔ akum nipa o romanfoɔ ayɛ sɛ wanka no nyinaa no ameɛ nhu baabi efiri ɛne baabi ɛkɔ a wobɛpa two witnesses no ho ntoma sɛsi a wakɔmfiso nkɔfoɔ wɔn bɛte asɛ no akyɛ wɔn mu de wɔn nyinaa nam mu si na wɔn di akyire afei ɛbɛyɛ obvious sɛ sɛ deɛ ne yɛ ka sɛ yɛ two witnesses sɛ ɛnyɛ wɔn mo koraa na yɛ easy ama wɔn to di two witnesses no ba na so like man from no see and na we person me hu ayɛ de sɛ two witnesses no ɛyɛ de hu atwefo se kama yɛ krado sɛ na wo ka wo fa sɛ deɛ abakɔsɔ nyɛ na nti ɛnya nu baabi a we just the beginning and two witnesses no
sɔfoɔ bi bisa na meka kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ two witnesses story na bɛkɔ ana watwe ne pen na ɛnɛ din na mma no ɔbɛtoa story no so amene
sɛ saa na ɛka sɛ euphrates bɛwi sɛ yɛ no ɔmu hu no
sɛdeɛ wode ma ɔmo obiara hu na two witnesses no yɛde bɛhyɛ fi
nneɛma wu ɛsɛ ɛhu nneɛma no nyinaa nsa na two witnesses no yɛpa wɔ mo ho
mate abisɛ wɔfa pokuda kɔ aka kyerɛ wo sɛ two witnesses na ɔde bɛhyɛ freedom ɔde ɛho abakɔ asɛm bɛba wɔhu kwan a sɛ yɛ akristofoɔ no na ɛyɛ witness wɔn atete wɔn branch a wɔn din bebree da so sɛ yɛfɛ hwan yɛate yɛ ho afiri romanfoɔ ho nanso romanfoɔ hyehyɛ a wɔde baeɛ no ɛnoa na wɔda so a wɔyi so romanfoɔ de biribi baeɛ a yɛfrɛ no sɛ the lord supper bi mu sɛ the last supper ɛnoa na wokɔ nsɔre bebree a ɛnoa na wɔyɛ ɛno nso woka wɔn sɛ wɔate wɔn ho afiri wɔn ho still no wɔn stand sɛ they are the witness of ɔbaadeɛ nti being the witness no wɔfa se deɛ ɔkeka kɔ no kakra a waka no koraa kyerɛ sɛ saa witness no ɛnyɛ ɔmoa na mpo no baabi a yɛkɔ no ano ɔden na witness nyɛ nnɛ na ɔbɛda no adi meyɛ sure sɛ bia ɔfa Israel bɛbɔ ho tɔfo kakra menyɛ sure abusua ma menkan message baako mmienu na menkɔ Israel hɔ na deɛ wɔ hɔ no ɔno nso mfa mpee yɛn so ɛnnɛ Now, message over we say good afternoon. Good afternoon to the panelists and your viewers. My question goes to Free Your Mind Movement, an independent body from the African Hebrew Israel community. The reason being behind that, today I was being him to know the two witnesses, but what I have stopped it all. Why? What's with your kind of greetings, great teachers, well done, and also to Michael, well done. Keep it up from Kwesi Opong. I am aside from Inkransa. Please, is there any heaven on the end for righteousness? Okay, I'm saying they heaven assembly. You can't some for it. Se we are da jena wait with me after later no bisa heaven question na kebeboa. Abusia baby ye do no e fine ye social call Israel chain. Na sene wofa ama ye hu the two witnesses no abakwasem kakra no. Na kan na me pese nka me hu saa nkofu kro no. Na saa nkofu kro no sene omo ye nkofu a ye mfa ye ni hu omo ana se de ni be hu me nim sene wofa ye ka no. Nti e de be hye fridge na watwe bi me sense ya na ofa the back kind of one or the kind of home. Send your can you back 3 topic and I say 3 subtopics so and sana will reveal or more the two witnesses. To me, quite Israel, not the over or the twice. Israel.
Thank you. Next year, I'm not call that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But now for a idea. Now, and the Brenner Abba. Send you some of the sequel. Say, one more number, won't send the beer. Obey that. You have some channel attention after baby. As long as I can say, two witness. Near class, I don't know. Now, here, pass it, remember that for me. They say, Apostle Joseph.
I wish I say viewers need be see and sound no form kakra. Nti obviously almost a month on kan yi. Nti abusia ye twa ya ho kakra bi na ya fetire nyama na ba na sound no etumi aba. E da se me nya adagere na watena na face we so mu ni die. Se na woni mani o de be boom tinya adagere na twen ye ba sisia. Send a sound and it's no say quick na ye ko fixing your say be ya the Israel be kan no ye betimi ati ni yie san say Mr. Bob wa ba ne de ene de be ka bi amaye Israel go
say ne ye kan no ye ka two witness no ebi mponte da ye san say asafo no be no ano omonta enko ho no me na fo enkofo bi a no mota ka wasampa two witnesses no let me say Apostle Joseph so ye kai and so for be a danson okay you say obuje obia de ma ne safo okay omunnim ko say na Bible say ka sam no revelation no say want me nya the conscious man but ma chiro me ya obaye fa tra okay na obi en say the beast
Okay.
Obi maybe a ofriba. Na okasa no I say bis no ekumomo. Eye message na omode ba.
Okay.
Ende papa no adu no baka. Message na omode ba. Message a wode ba no se ne bis no nkwa you have to die. And you need to
okay.
Woman for no omode ba no pain. Because you can revelation no I say na bis no ekumom. If I say message no omode ba no and bis dey no nkọ. Don't forget.
Okay.
In the beginning, assembly of the any Catholic, they don't call who say we are heretic. I say, yeah.
You are paganist.
Yes. And you know, I know what I say. Message you not confirm the no. It will go to fight against the Catholic. And the upon next topic. Because if you know, me kai assembly time Pope Benedict or Zion near per Pope next Pope I'm going to take over.
Yeah.
And I pay taxing. Okojinabi. Emma on a quiet the soundboard oh Vatican City. And soundboard our vessel.
Vote for me now, be more.
Thank you. Vote for me. Catholic. Of Pope Wedi. Bye.
Well, they are trying to be free back.
Na aform kan no na rahu oye Catholic cardinal. But I must say he can never be a pope because on Catholic rules be ni say onye Berman and na ye no Asia to disqualify.
Yeah, I'm patch boss be.
Where you have it?
Say na wo kan no. So on
the watch.
Yankwe.
Ciao. Me ko aboa no be bi se no. Obokum 2 weeks no. So no have to 2 weeks together no oboko.
But no say asem no kan no. E future. Yeah.
E future. Say baba. Right?
Yeah.
Good. And I'm saying I'm stand.
Yeah.
So when I saw no doctrine.
Okay.
When Europeans the doctrine. And you know, if you don't go with that, you have to die.
Okay.
Right? And so let me put information with them all.
Okay.
Yeah. Appear Texan, Cardinal, Okobo Sandboard, Vatican City, Opepopedi. I mean,
send out the tree.
As an exhibit. I mean, only. I'm not gonna fight him for. We will call command support. I mean,
make I now my boss be a friend of the mensa. Well, not on any secretary.
Every crown pono, Tamana, Candace, no, the next two. To come there, a poop, fancy about your cardinal.
Yeah.
No go grow. No, then a chapa. Or next to him, enemy. According to Pradia. Fatcher here. Yeah. Why me? Cardinal, no go grow. And now, baby.
Appear soon, Sunny City. Israel, I bet you be a dinner free bow. This is one who dear. And so only platoon tomorrow, a cardinal, appear Texan, and a white man, Pope Francis, and they knew
a cardinal, no, also I put it. I candidate, vote for me, vote for me.
Okay.
On average, appear nothing appear, no mean say. Why your mistake be or your cardinal or Roman, but when you say, what can't say a team Roma for loss? Revelation said, I want to two men say, Okukuam, because the message, you know, and then I wanted the uncle. When I say, you are saying a tea. There, I'm not going to say, no, I'm weak, I say, I'm going to say, on your qualified, because on the day, and tomb.
Some case you.
Yes. Santamu. Santamu.
Minana mete.
of Uganda. Oh yeah, Anglican. Penipa of Uganda. Obibini Tumpa. Anglican Archbishop or Zion. Near Probia, what about the whole world? Archbishop, Edema Anglican. No, I say, Sanity, dear Santamu, about to me, Ejina, because on top of all, I was an opera henny. I said, opera Belmont penning. Na be a John Ejina. Now, you know, Okophobia say, be a Samson. On the John Mahaman level, Samson level.
Yeah.
And say, Mahaman of the other Mamma no.
Yeah.
Sana Santamu, dear no, not just a well-be. The choir yet. Just well-be, no, hey, me no remind.
Okay, back on the back.
Back on the back.
Yeah.
One I bring.
Yes, I'm a fool, man.
It's clear, but she was a team.
Sana
choir, and you know, as someone what kind of British Beckham Palace and say, Santamu, or Nigi and two.
That's one this answer saying to more.
Massa, you see, I can't say more. Maybe I'm telling you, maybe I'm say Abuano, our Pekana Seven, on my two say uncle 2 witnesses. No, because when Abuano and Quadina, you have to die. Anyway, okay. And you know, the whole Britain needs their food in hand and say, Santamu, Onobedi. So, what I say, post in Quana, I said, Bagum.
No, you to teacher.
It says, I call out to crowd, and just to well be.
Some of you are you.
No, Macano.
You, Matty. From here to here.
Yeah.
Now, book now, Israel can want some really kind African watch.
African watch, yeah.
Kana Texan why he was not chosen as Pope. And when I by April 2013, and I watch we a buy.
And I for both see, yeah, black people. I will feel Elmina, black people. Yeah.
When I find
money until we betray the church, you know. Until we
I see in a modern context, Texan anti-gay stance is a serious charge in a world controlled by the West. To say you free
into the two with that.
I see where homosexuality is becoming more boldly accepted. Last year, Uganda prelate John Santamu, the Archbishop of York, who hold the number 2 post in the Anglican hierarchy, was widely tipped to become the head of the church when the Archbishop of the Canterbury resigned. Like Texan, Santamu has conservative view on homosexuality, and he is not shy to express them. Marriage is a relationship between a man and a woman.
According to Santamu,
no.
Good.
The Uganda famously tendered why on a visit to Jamaica in January 2012. I don't think it's a rule of state to define what marriage is. It is set in the tradition and his history, and you can't just change it overnight. No matter how powerful you are, Santamu even dare to predict that the British government under Prime Minister David Cameron would face a rebellion if it attempts to overturn the traditional definition of marriage.
Good. And you know, I can't say we feel no much to say, Opera Anglican D, the whole world. We are black man with you. I mean, I'm marking here. So that we are pretext, you know, because Anglican, I should say, don't forget. And to know, I lost to be over there back. It's a one to me and they and to me, they are na wo campaign dia wo ye enemy to the beast enti sɛ waka dia etu woni masɛm hu mpa to mu yate na papa ni di okay amaka to no ya kwa chere queen that na queen no nyanwu yi
Queen Elizabeth
yeah no
the two
ya kwa chere queen trust
yeah to us the rebellion Santamu said is going to come not only from the bishops you are going to get it from across the benches and in the House of Commons
yes umenya panie dia say Anglican the whole world this mpanifo no Buckingham Palace for no mutum de amawo nti no onye tontom dia na yehwe.
The church has always stood out. Jesus actually was the odd man out. I would rather stick with Jesus than to be popular because it looked good.
Sometimes when you mistake, when you say it didn't go do, Jesus no go do kwampo no, woman no dey aba. Only inside out no. Only dey ko. Tom dem Jesus nchen. When Jesus no. Woman say we say Jesus no kwampo no pope no. Sometimes na wonim. Ade awo ho say Christianity, awo ho papa. Enu bi won mo wonim. What is share? I'm going to be pepe. No, me aba to o ma ran kan no. Ayo pani, but the one man no nim. Don't dey watch us out. Me dey mo Jesus afa. Jesus dey on pentrum. When ka tell wo. When ka tell wo.
What that? Jesus pay.
When ka tell wo.
Okay, but if I have a credit, I see. Yet, in spite of his strong views on homosexuality, the British media made it look as if Santamu had a job in the bag.
What? Maybe I follow no. Oh, Santamu really. It didn't say your kind of. Get delegate. Oh, mama, oh. No, you need to go see ya. We take the mama. Oh, mama. You do one. It made the former room say, sometimes we really or your honor push.
Yeah.
Honor push. So I can say, maybe more Jesus in chain. So Jesus is on peggy to me, in chain. What's your answer? Why?
The hint finally came tough on September 30th, 2012, by way of an article by Jonathan Petrie of the Daily Mail, who quotes sources saying, the Uganda-born Dr. Santamu, who had been tipped as the church's first black Archbishop of Canterbury, was a popular and charismatic leader, but may lack the diplomatic skills for Lambeth Palace. The headquarters of the church.
Without the whole world, Anglican, the head and the wall. That's what two for you two for Mensia and a palace. I think of a benefit of Simu, Nakuna, Akufado, Jubilee, and Nakuna. Sana, Anglican, you penny the whole world, Lambeth Palace. The Santamon said, the Kidamano,
I had a bad then. So when the time came for the decision on November 9, 2012, Santamu's name was nowhere to be found.
Yes, in general. You say Abuano. Santamu, why that? Santamu, why that? Okay. When the person was in China, the baby is in China. No, someone say, and to a fellow, and to put one who can go. We are not to I say, Abuano, I will to say, cool sample of one. Now, only Abuano could be out. There's only that call. Why? We do not use in general.
Rather, an obscure archbishop and a former oil man,
common oil man,
who had become a priest only in 1992, Justin Webe, was announced as the new head of the church.
Tell number. You the number. That's on it. I've won some no. A dear cotton papa. No, so do I say. Share. So do I say. You can't someone who say dear girl. Just maybe. I feel the Santamu. Ninsanka.
I love Banasi.
I love Banasi.
I was always wake up Africa, and yeah, Jumedia this morning could see the board do me in Kenya, a Brenadu, who is our share the second part now of a Canadian, you do of Israel. So, no, dear Santamu appear text in summer tone, and this Santamu, dear tone. Santamu, the Dinga or Banasi, now Quada lawyer, common oil man, on the head of the what? The church. It's a lot of musician tomb, send Israel canoe. So one jet beast in a session in Tuma, and it don't mean canoe. It's a says, I beast no, the panel, a yaman quality of body, it is out to Mutrumono, and no, and appear taxing and cahon to Manjanantum, until Omu Yusupu Francis, and then and then Wabaja tomb. Good. Sanet here, Sa Justin Webby, also edgy to Mutrumuni dear, until they are a Hindian man. Emma Santamu, Ubianum say, or the popular man in the eyes of the people, no, Nidino crying who or Banasi, Sana Yechre.
Last 2 months, I interviewed Pope Francis.
Okay.
About the gay. Also, be a young couple bow. When you gay are perfect. Now, gay friend, now, young couple ma. To what be and casse, gay, lesbian, and other bonnet. Pope in the car. No be and cabida. Yeah. The date no here.
You date Daily Guide, 14 January 2010. Uganda president.
Santamu, the country one no.
Role of gay bill.
The bana why you know. The bar Santamu no. Why you to Mampenizo.
Asamo.
The full country now, Uganda.
Uganda president has distanced himself from a bill proposing execution for same gay people.
I'm going to know. I'm not trouble. I'm not going to. On the 2 minutes, but you know, one of us have come home. Quite.
He stressed that the MP who proposed the bill, who is a member of the ruling party, did so as an individual and was not following government policy.
The beef, you know, I will come to with us, you know. I do what
The president, who admitted coming under the international pressure, said the bill was now.
Okay, sometimes, I say, and then your bishops know. No, 2 million I want better, no. And then I'm going to say, cardinal.
Okay.
Obey a bishop.
Yeah.
The boy.
Sape Pepe.
I can't offer from the common man. But then I saw 2 million no, and a chair.
Okay.
And to my opinion, I say, one of us have and now, gay, maybe in Canada. And we said, 2 million touch here, but I'm not doing.
Sape Pepe.
Into a channel, who MP, when I will come out them. Quite.
Mr. President, who admitted coming under international pressure, said
international pressure
said the bill was now a foreign policy issue and would be discussed by the cabinet. The cabinet. The proposal have caused a storm of criticism across the world. Sweden has threatened to cut aid, and other countries have contacted Mr. President directly to put their objection. High-level contacts. The BBC, Joshua Mali, in the capital, Kampala, say the president has been silenced on the controversy since the bill was proposed in October.
The head of state no.
But in his first public comments on the issue, Mr. President told a meeting of ruling party members their handling of the bill must take into account our foreign policy interests. The Prime Minister of Canada came to see me, and what he talking about gay. He said UK Prime Minister Gordon Brown.
Gordon Brown.
Okay,
UK for na man toma banana santamu no. Gordon Brown
came to see me, and what he talking about gays. Mr. Clinton, the U.S. Secretary of State, ran
pressure. Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. Mrs. Clinton, that is Mrs. Clinton, the U.S. Secretary of State, ranked me. What was she talking about? Gays.
Yes.
He said the cabinet would be talking to David about his bill and will trash out the government position on it. Homosexuality acts are already publishable by up to 14 years in jail.
No, let me say I want to tell you something here. Like I said, the beast now, if I can beast no, on the 2 witnesses no, and now I feel no book on the pay. Why you be paying? Tadia,
okay,
12:36.
Okay,
Tadia, omuya. Every time biala woman meshamra. No one say unlisono. Only woman be kantano. You have to die. Tadia nipa mo ku wo mo wiase bebre.
Abusia sere etie no wake up Africa for there omo de nsem a emu hu na ebew na nsem a otiti nyina no freedom mind movement akachi na freeba Israel who the national coordinator bibia wo bia no beka akiro enti de wo ti sisi ano yare foforo gayism etu atese o Ghana ha e ka ho adenti na Ghana ha kra yentimi nka asem wie sa gay asem yentimi nka ho asem wie up to now. And then I said the Uganda president in the film, the same pressure na on my film. Make I say US Vice President Eba Ghana Obano no Osha a Flagstar as a fan of the Jubilee House now. Utumi who say not gay for flags no and we're designing and lighting. It's as an area where coming on. So what would be a course? It says a South way no sell Israel cano. So when you beast na assembling to one it has a baby and as a baby. Enti akwai ti say ade no ebehu pa e wo wiase nanso from yet assess say the omuye bia no sa two witnesses no begina isa say ama nyina mmere pepepe mmere de ama nyina no ese say nyina gina na fight enti onye wo fi ade akoso wo wiase no eyi hu mfiri fight for obade e no obade do be wiase say man status no nye adwuma nanso ese say nipa dwomboni nti hwe ne ma odi be wiase odi fight wo ene obade ene bibia ehu no wiase bia ehu ni say normal ene sa gayism and lesbianism etu etese e university mu etu etese e school mu ene monte so bebre na wo ya bema na oboto kakra na mema na start frew e bia na ekoso wo wiase wi ene no poni ne say the two witnesses no edwuma mo de ma omo no omo ndai o omo ha omo ni han omo hwe isan say the obade bia so omo no ese so mbe di ho kun na wiase no hu say ye wo the aftermath bibi ho a ese say ye obade de enye nipa hyehye and the two beasts no maba mo ba be sorry the beast no maba no be disturb nipa no no ma say obade hyehye no kan hu say eye wo no say wo fight mo obade eye wo no say wo stand mo obade anya saa enkonfo we adwummone no ebe ha nipa pa.
Okay, my question is of say of say the beast no okun the two witnesses no or can say the message the buyer the gina obade anemu meboa
sir
good so make us say na tie dia ene na na tie dia the beast no okuro mo wa pege wiase a ni pege na no edi ekire no na omampege ko gane yo
yes
twade ne na dia afi na mo be bi da o ma ye bi pen
okay
book no bi we dia no
page
the two witness book no ni
okay page say ni enko
page 2
okay page 2 paragraph
1909
okay 1909
on July 22nd
our paragraph now okay okay
1909
Actually, be a money you soon. Okay. And then you be do
Mama go home.
Okay.
1909.
At the castle of Anayanwa.
1909.
Okay.
1209. 1909.
Okay. Roman Catholic Crusaders. Okay.
But
okay. 1209 on July 22, 1209. Catholic Church. Okay. Also, Roman Catholic Crusaders, beaches, approximately 20,000 men, women, and children at the French city of Bizia. The whole city was sacked, and when someone complained that Catholics were being killed as well as the heretic, the Papa legate told them to go on killing and not to worry about it.
That's a Pope, no.
The Lord knows his own.
That's a Pope, no.
They're about 1210.
Well,
at the castle of Manef, 180 Christians, forsaking the Roman Antichrist, desired to adhere steadfastly to Jesus Christ and his divine truth, were publicly burned. 1211, Roman Catholic authority burned at the stake approximately 80 Bible-believing wilderness Christian men and women at the Strasbourg in RC in northeastern French. 1219, the Roman Catholic Crusaders slaughtered all the inhabitants, approximately 7,000 men, women, and children of the market center of Manada in the western Asimo.
Yeah.
Now the one said the mukum for 20,000. I said, Bonnie, you might be Bianca. Then got the next one.
Yes.
1229. The Council of the Toulouse forbade reading or owing various or wild nations Bible. That is Canon. Canon 15. Sorry, Canon 15. We prohibit the layman possessing copy of the Old and the New Testament.
So you Bible, you have to die. You Bible.
Let's say ukita Bible na nkande ekita manfo ehye omamu tumni hu a say
ba o ma e bi pen o sa ma e biem no me shia
we forbid them mostly severely to have the above book in the popular vernacular in any language but Latin. The Lord
Bible no na enye Latin a o so ko 29.
The Roman Catholic Inquisition execute 32,000 Bible-believing Albanians Christian at Toulouse.
Bible. Trouble.
No more France.
Yes, France. Trouble.
Confiscate all their property.
Yes.
By the time the Roman Catholic armies finished this crusade, almost the entire population of southern France, mostly
okay, Edosun, Enkum, last week
preaching the gospel of Obadiah.
Last week, a tear for Mama, and then there's someone Tradia, Omuya Savi, and La Show no Mashada Mumla, in your back. Mumla. Our home.
Islam. There's one side.
All that be do forward now. All the way book will be available. The channel be I'm telling you. Radia.
Abija wo share the AC, wo share the echo. The air king can nano evidence I tell say woman for dibone ankasa. Nanso omobone no makata so. Ana mu yusu kron de se niama. Omuwie no omo gada se yemra yenya me baako. Yenkan ye se na Israel kan.
Look also trouble.
Yo mati.
The date no.
Date ni 19th March 2008 Ghanaian Times.
Thank you.
Vatican, Saudi hold talks on churches. Yankwe. The Vatican is holding talk with Saudi Arabia on building the first church in the kingdom where some 1.5 million Christians are not allowed to worship publicly. Archbishop Paul Mogd El Hakim, one of the Pope Benedict the 16th most senior Middle East representative, said the discussion had begun a few weeks ago, but Archbishop cautioned that the Vatican could not predict the outcome. The discussion came in the wake of King Abdullah, the historic meeting with the Pope at the Vatican last November.
Thank you. Blah.
Vatican Roman talk due in Italy. Vatican and Islam officials are due to meet in Rome to lay the foundation for that landmark Catholic Islamic talk later this year. Senior figures from each religion will discuss details of the plan talk due to involve Pope Benedict XVI, Catholic Islamic relation source after a 2006 speech in Germany.
Okay. What's that?
I was an agrona the yes, suppose you are sending a cam.
You couldn't let a man here.
Yeah, who said, you know, be almost send me a muddy dada in the you, yeah, we saw a kind.
I did a buyer.
Well, by 27th April 2005, Ghanaian Times, Pope reaches out to Muslims and other churches. Okay. Hasu Yankai Hasu. We so by our Friday, August 5th, 2005, Ghanaian Times back here at Dubai. I say Archbishop meets Chief Imam. Hey.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
The same man I'm for who say.
Yo.
You are say to me be the controversy. Of a kind. To know the time, any time. You must prepare. Until no, honor dear, would you not say, about at your body? One fat, not some man, you are in trouble. Until you can't any power, Mokuamu, Obian say, Bama, Awali, Echi.
And tradition.
Thank you. No, share or young Kwa, or Cassette, no,
Santamu,
Bipus, a bon,
Santamu.
It is so 2 witnesses, no, only war almost under the eye, and you're not, Manuel.
Look, cook as there. We need 2 witnesses. I share Wake Up Africa. And maybe I just made up with the piano. And also, maybe I have the. As I say, don't waste you call of our history. Kakra, one for or more the 2 witnesses. Maybe say Israel, or Fano, Israel, no, beginning no say, or Musbasiano, or King Kang, the Ebano, or say, no, let me see. They be able to far making kind of messages now. We should do of course abem. Now before say member messages now bano. Can say a young woman or the text messages no. And I say they text messages and no over force. They no better us here now afre. Now my main fact way entry muna course no messages no embra. Chifuhima Baba on 27th of May. Obeko apart from next week you obesa call. Now me din ka say obeko esukuma em say was switch until 27th of May no obeko eye Chifuhima ho no obeko. Sa so na so menya brother Kumi beba on 27th waha owaha owaha ena ho visit no so man nyina e call the sisterhood no omo call medinka kandada omo si na ye 15th since your change date no aba on the 17th of June and on the 17th of June sasuna sehwe bekwai asawne so kasiem tim ne eba aba be kire de ekoso ye ba be ma the geopolitical background se na wiase we ya research no a nipa bebre ebre e wasasi so no tim ne eba bekwai munye krado munko dwene wo mo anko ndo amutumi frɛ sɛ mate sɛ ebeba no munyina momma sehwe bekwai omo be dwene sasuna asawne so kasiem ye de bremo 27th May ya no memle de de yenim ye ba ade bihia nti ye krado say de abusia obetumi de o course aba saso na obetumi de text messages aba but ye do me ba be kan text messages no na efa no wo so wo fra fam e ba mejai na wo de wo kasa na ato aso na ma concentrate you na say questions bi wo mu a mato ma mpenfo no ma ansa ti be ye do no ye be kan messages se na be ya wo so be hu se dwumadie no wo ka ho bi ampa na dwumadie se na ye ka no se wan ka ho bi na read messages a enye yi enti me kan messages be free or say we say wow the program is super today keep it up from Desmond we do mamponting erase so we di we aba we see or the by also the normal messages na me kan no ajiman ono so ni din no or the fisehwi nkonya sa na din tie I say it is very true that the Pope is a satanic president on earth.
Hello.
Hello, for facing baby, I'm facing with you. Hello. Hello, Metonka.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Penny here.
Your family, my free takwa.
A giant way.
The patrol be my free takwa.
You, Metonka.
Maybe my free takwa.
Metonka, Penny here.
You, I'm saying, you're the kind of, and the time came up. Na le pacho le fefita pa na me temi tiro pa na lady kind say Christianity no Bible no ema your source of Christianity to teach against that immoral things na more come what no wo Christianity say wo AD 33 wo emperor Tiberius Ebioso Christianity efa or how musa persecution musa sometimes in the end again or when India sometimes I can say the matter what any research here and yet woman for the Christianity by it Church of Christ no by our New Testament you know and yet woman for the by it look at be a woman or your national identity but you have to be a Christian or your religious identity a black woman for no sabe omo be adeno woman for the politicians a chair say we are going to ahini le joma onyame asole no e sha afi ma emperor Claudius no Vespasian no better scripture piece of no kunkum e chair ansana emperor bit say Domitian no Trajan no what can say Constantine no Constantine the Shemra the edit of Milan no idea after scripture Christopher for 280 years. It is also more coming and as you come and I say you waiting for read the book of Daniel chapter 7 chapter 8. In a couple of years, when I come back, I say, and now be a year Christopher, a band of women for our dinner, the between Yenny, a biano action. If you're not upon one, a bad brave woman, I hear nothing. 476 AD, and a woman everywhere Western world. Okay. South exclusion, the big work and what or the German woman government, you know, and your woman for the Christianity by into a president. That's what I say. What you not lazy? What is the New Testament in one? Or that's a church, there is only one true church in the New Testament, which is the Church of Christ. So we should like to show you. And we want to say the Christianity by
story na ye kan all that you make a bad data somewhere see asema Roman fly Roman fly enti the whole can no nobody is trying to say the whole can according to say who person will try say who giving another version but the reading here no what you say nsem na ye kan no e si dada enti na yɛma date year ɛsiiɛ enti wasɛm no a woka no sɛ mɛte waseɛ yie a the people na yɛka ɔmo asɛm no we are not referring to the Christian already sɛ Christian for kora na yɛka ɔmo asɛm a ɔmo kun ɔmo bi nanso still now they are practicing their doctrines and everything deɛ pɛ sɛ wote aseɛ no no even kora na ɔmo so ɔmo yɛ the custodian of the people that ɔmo fight ma ɔbɔ adeɛ no we don't see that thing that is working we see say what is working right now no it is something different until say ebeti asie saa yente asie mum saa ofefo wa face mpacho baby on fe fini within hello okay I say it is very true that the Pope is the satanic president on earth. I read an interview of the Pope saying all gay and lesbian people are from God. May God but I'm telling you, I'm facing baby, I'm facing within.
Salam.
Salam, I'm telling you, opinion. Young girl.
But you're saying Sophie, Mr. Fatima.
Okay, yeah, young girl.
Yes, relatively, okay. The book of Revelation, I'm talking about a woman for now, I'm not sorry, and I say, a chap for now, I'm more Israel, you know, I'm going to do for now, more sorry, because we share the time, New Testament, and I won't share the story about Jesus, you know, Jesus, and it's 9 and 10, Jesus, our Israel. The friend of Yeshua. And when they hear about New Testament, you say, your friend of Jesus. Now, he can follow through. One, a woman that is present, he can go with that.
Okay, Marty. Maybe, sir, maybe, make catch up.
And some women now, there were Old Testament anymore. You were Mika, you were Zechariah, and I'm about Revelation. And you want to say, Revelation is the Abba that they will say, new one, I buy our New Testament. Different doctrine on the graphic and the good testament.
Mr. Medas say what's already there, but I say you are waking us from long sleep. Keep it up, great man of God from Gemfi Confidence or Boise and also the Abba. I'm saying afraid for be afraid in Pacho be afraid finish with you.
But you many takrade.
Okay, yanko.
Yimbisa papa no afraid for tapanesa. The Church of Christ minister. Well, yeah, Abakwasem every Israel say, ya will do Israel, where we are sorry, I need to put Jesus. You miss a Church of Christ, they now offer free Tapano. Tell on another shame, no one say, ya will be our Israel, need Jesus, where we are sorry. Ah, what say, sorry, or no, Mr. Damocustan Nana. I mean, to want to know, we know Church of Christ now was all master of war, Bible, Jesus, almost Jesus, no, but say, I saw a Bible, if you I have a war. I mean, so no Uncle Israel, no could be Abaquatam for 1st century, and Mr. 21st century said, one a year will know. I will Israel and the great Jesus, I will go sorry. And then I got one more say, the Church of Christ, a Quana, a Wababu Numcano, a rubbish. So yet the master, Bantam, and said, Tapa for the Yubusu,
yes, that's it.
Very many.
Yes, that's it. I see great teachers keep the fire burning from Rasta. Forget about that guy who is calling from Takwa. He's nobody. You'll be so canon. Next call Abaso. Maybe I'm afraid with you.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm saying for a minute. First call and I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah. Minute first call and I'm saying because you're friendly, you man, I'm so
okay, uncle.
And say, whether I have this one, you see. Now, only can be free if you are, and all can be fair. No, call them could be fair. So, meanwhile, what 332 BC. Greek for every year, we also are there Greek for the jail, we have education for the Greek language. Everything that you have majority of them are Greek Casa.
Okay.
That's a bit different. Baptism. Technology, business, I didn't know. And Greek, I can say, Anglicization. Bible, no, every word, and I'm saying, if you have to take universal one language, you said, what is Greek? And what is true, Old Testament, where the Hebrew, because Hebrew, I can say, local dialect for the only the Jews. By Greek, a very Greek for the idea, not the man, Greek Casa, asa be universal language that we are seeing now as common language.
Okay, Martin, I can say now. We will be fresh. Na later no, friend, discusses our issue no. As I bet you, I'm bringing in Mr. I said, please, I have been following your program for a long time. Please, why are you not uploading your videos to YouTube? Oh, the videos in there. Or say Nana from Seshi Esam. For facing Pacho, baby, I'm free with the Pacho, Yanko.
Hello, your friend Daniel.
You a giant. You a giant. Pacho Yanko.
But your friend Daniel is saying. The current person can say my share program lecture and very, very educated. I was saying, will be DRR or share now OTBR, I find it very serious. The problem is that when before no any a Christopher no yen partition. Yeah. When kind and homophobia and can your children now you could not in Jama just say Obi KDBI and you someone a Brianna or church BBI young children was all the money in your break. A Sabian a high. Kaka meeting ya kaka honka kabi anaso mama ya momo de na yen program you know yen to son kosun sua die o me fito e be ko echi pa me da ma se be ani me jina dia.
Yes, yeah, that's the news so the area ba. We say I think the two witnesses which Wafa is saying are those they keep the commandment of Yahuwah and the testimony of Yahuwah Hamashiach. Revelation 12:17, Isaiah 8:20. Of our facing bacho maybe of fini within. Hello. Hello.
What's your friend was your friend you?
A giant baby, uncle.
Aha. Well, and that a year you said 2 weeks. Come on and say, one two, and your man said to me, I mean, the same teaching started of okay. Now, the next that was a moment wake up Africa program so far, and I mean, say, yeah, that's because we are that, and it is near boy and near me.
Okay.
Manuel,
Mr. Medasi, we should tall list be waha. Now, and a baby Jakakra. I say, who are the two witnesses? Wafa, I beg you, say it fast. I need dates. Okay, Obia first, but you be afraid in within Abusia. Hello. Who wrote the book of Revelation? What is the difference between God and Jesus? It seems in Revelation the two witnesses are very serious. Of course, we are facing, but you be afraid in within. Ajay uncle.
Me pastor be kaka me pesa me kaka opoku dan kwani Israel assemblée na no se. Mo se abifo mo be mo papa because yem pa bisuya. Ana yem ko na kware. Because so what calculate no man so me no be na say o mo pa say abifo de ni history bia so because Jesus about Bruni Peter about Bruni we about Bruni so before the na say nyakopo mo ya na nti e ni history they are not part of the what they call the patient. They can if the people na ko mo the people na ba no mo train no kware ya no me yen so no kware no na yen tie na yen so na ba na yen say yen so no na e de ye can say get na ko boy na obi to me at the mind about the akunto ko ku dan ka min je bo mo ni ko na ko mo buri ye bi so na ko boy e to yen so no kware no na yen shia ni de wi de o to me ka do no na yen ja mu su ban boy na ya ma ko san e de chi.
Well, we read a message back to a man at you. Over the be trouble. Why? You started the thing very nicely. In the middle, you said you can't mention the two. I beg you, I'm waiting for you at the gate. Please mention the two before I will leave. For a festival, maybe your friend video with you. You are a telling Kayanko.
I say, man, you know what I say. There was your friend of Jesus Christ. I didn't need a tree Bible, no young for Jesus now, but now was equally in Jesus. So, I don't know if I know a Hebrew need any opportunity, Yahshua. I didn't think a Yahshua no more you. Namoka is a Greek. The Greek of what creed didn't say you the authentic source, your original, now you won't send it on the infinite Jesus and your friend Yahshua. I didn't think we are here to be watching. When you're on a church,
yeah, that's it. Listen, thank you, good teachers, but I want one training year not mean to me kind. Oh, I was here. Maybe I do call on the course in the year. Now, message in the bar neighbor, bar ne course in the bar neighbor. Now, maybe I say what I say. Over Poku down and can't say, oh, my 2 witnesses nimba or see a becker one baquasem, nebeba. Ne come abakwasem na no ade ho be wurum tinya adagere retna tv ho na hwe edakwese de bi abusia ebre no aye bre ene se na yenim no the 2 witnesses ene ebre ho na emu abakwasem no fa ya Poku dankwa ede en hyase Israel de ewuremu me hu abakwasem a Roman fo ede ayeyen ya frefo mo frɛ nyina no de woni ye adwen de woni ye adwen nyina ede bibia ase eno ene ka ho bom ne nyina yetumi sua de abusia se yebesa hia mu biom a eye na wotwe biom tsende yebesa hia na ya toaso midini Michael Asma me na me host program no se no me na me control bibia ma o oba de ya adum a yebesa hia mu biom na wotwe tsende onka ho no ma ahoden na bibia enkoso ma ye nyina bye bye
Akwano mana bia sanyo akwano ma riot